Welcome back to the afternoon show. I'm Haley.
And I'm Meredith. Today we have a few announcements, but before we get started on that, we have a game for you.
As you heard last week, Meredith and I really pushed Will to put categories on his top 10 list. So this week we decided to play it.
Feel free to open your notes app like we will and play along with us. The rules are simple. A letter will be given and you need to come up with a word that falls under a category and starts with the letter.
So if the letter was A and the category was scientist, then you might put down Albert Einstein.
A timer will play on the screen along with the list. Your letter is
G.
G. All right. Your timer starts now, and here's your list.
Gotta get my phone.
My phone. Okay, wait. Gonna win. Okay. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, I cannot think of one.
I'm not doing well right now.
Me neither.
This one's hard.
This is hard. Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna fail.
Ah,
This is so stressful. I feel like I should get longer than a minute. Is it always a minute?
I don't know.
I got one, and I didn't even get it.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh no, I got like 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go over them. All right.
Okay.
Blockbuster movies.
I
you
put
have anything?
Ghostbusters. Does
That's
that
what I
count?
put too.
Dang it, so it doesn't count because we both got the same thing.
Okay. Beach things.
Did you get something?
No.
I didn't get anything either. Things you eat for breakfast?
This is embarrassing. I didn't have anything down either.
I put grapes.
Mm,
People can eat grapes for breakfast, why not?
but is it like a breakfast food?
Well, if it says things you eat for breakfast. If you eat grapes for breakfast, then it counts.
Okay.
So.
Types of birds.
No, I didn't get one.
No, I don't know. Birds. Okay. We
Places-
didn't know this beforehand. That's a reminder. So we're really just not doing well. Okay.
Places you shouldn't wear a suit.
I was gonna put gala, but then I was like, no, you should
would
wear a suit there.
I put like a garbage dump. You wouldn't wear a suit there.
Okay.
I think it counts.
Major cities.
Is this, no.
I didn't have anything
I didn't
either.
get one either.
Okay. Wedding things.
I put guys. Guys are at weddings. I don't know.
Okay.
Does it
sure.
count? Does it count?
Yeah. Okay. Rivers.
I didn't
Isn't
finish.
there like Ganges or like Gangi or whatever
There's
river?
the Yang.
Oh wait.
Is that what you're thinking of? Because I don't think that's what. Right.
This is embarrassing. Okay.
Party snacks.
I didn't have anything.
I didn't get this far.
Ice cream flavors.
I didn't get this far.
No.
No.
Okay. So I got 0 points.
I think I got 4.
Thanks, Devin.
I think I got 4. So do I win?
Yeah.
Yes, finally.
Another tally for the board.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for playing with us. Now to our announcements.
This past Thursday, our speech team competed at sections. As a team, Farmington placed 6th place, and the individual results were just as impressive.
Abella Childress, 4th place creative expression. Ashlyn Cox, 4th place dramatic interpretation.
Charlotte Barnett, 6th place dramatic interpretation.
Kat Cruzy, 6th place extemporaneous reading.
Gavin Andrews, 6th place extemporaneous speaking.
Abby Nelson, 5th place poetry. And Ronan Groyle, 2nd place storytelling.
And Ronan will be going to state, competing on Friday, April 22nd at Eastview. Congrats, Ronan. That's really big.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Oh my. Some more exciting things is that there's only 31 days left of school. Can you
Wow.
believe it?
No, I
5
cannot.
Mondays.
Wow. Yeah, that's not that much.
And congratulations to Gavin Andrews for winning Athlete of the Week for boys tennis.
Yeah, great job, Gavin. Now we have another teacher in the elevator, so let's find out who it is.
In the elevator, yeah.
All right. This teacher used to be a gymnast when she was young.
They are allergic to eggs.
They've traveled to Europe 4 times.
They broke their nose playing basketball in high school.
And they love planting a wildflower garden. Do you know who it is?
I have no idea.
no clue.
Maybe one of the language teachers, because it says they've traveled a
That
bunch
would
of
make
times
sense.
into
Miss
Europe.
Bliss, maybe? I
in
don't
Bliss.
know.
That's my guess, but
Well, okay. Random question that's totally not related to this at all. Who's your favorite music artist, Haley?
you know, I don't really have one. I kind of just like listen to whatever.
Yeah, me too. That's valid. Well, speaking of music, Will and Ashton went out to go see who your favorite musical artists were.
Hey guys, it's me, the top 10 guy, Will Hornblatt, and today we're going to be going around asking people their opinions on music. Who's your favorite rapper?
Playboy Cardi, bro.
Solid pick. All right, we're here with Jacob Kiagi, and Jacob, who's your favorite artist?
My favorite artist has to be at least like Lil Baby. Like he's got some bangers, you know what I mean? Like your wrist like this, yo, check the forecast every day it's gonna rain, you know what I mean? Like that's just so tough. So tough.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm here with my friends Country, Kyle, and Caden, and we're going to ask them who their favorite artists are. Guys?
I'm gonna say Playboy Cardi or Steve Lacy. Playboy Cardi!
You know, I'm gonna go for all the classic rock fans out there. I'm gonna go with Led Zeppelin.
All right, very enthusiastic about that, Country. I like it. I'm here with Liam, and Liam's going to tell us who his favorite artist is.
I'm gonna have to go with Polo G all the way.
I like that pick. Thank you, Liam. I'm here with my friend Steve, and we're going to ask Steve who his favorite artist is. Steve?
My favorite artist right now is most definitely Sofego.
I like that. I like that. All right, I'm here with my friends Mia and Michael, and we're going to ask them who their favorite artists are. Mia?
Car seat headrest.
And what about you, Michael?
Greta Van Fleet.
All right, I like those picks. Thank you, guys. All right, I'm here with my friend Keeler, and we're going to ask him who his favorite artist is. Keeler?
Tobuscus.
And why do you like Tobuscus, Keeler?
It's about time that I'm behind a diamond.
Okay. Yeah. All right, I'm here with my friend Ethan, and Ethan, who is your favorite musical artist?
Say the band Greta Van Fleet.
All right, I've heard that a couple times today. Thank you very much. All right, guys, I'm here with my friend Katie and my friend Autumn, and we're going to ask them who their favorite artists are.
My favorite artist is Glass Animals.
I like X Ambassadors.
All right, thank you very much, guys. All right, I'm here with my friend Ryan, and we're going to ask him who his favorite artist is. Ryan?
Baby Keem.
Aren't you like a really big Lil Uzi fan too, though?
I am, but Baby Keem's better, indefinitely.
All right, thank you very much, Ryan. All right, I'm here with Richie, and we're about to ask Richie who his favorite artist is. Richie?
My favorite artist is Nicki Minaj, definitely. She has great exposition, great flow, and she just like meshes all together all well.
Are you serious?
100% serious.
All right, I respect it. All right, I'm here with my friend Dylan, and Dylan, who is your favorite music artist?
Kanye.
What's your favorite Kanye song?
Gorgeous.
I respect it. Thank you. So we're joined with the anchor from last trimester, Keaton. And Keaton, who is your favorite music artist or artists?
Well, I mean, there's many different genres of music. So if I were to go with rap, I'd definitely go with Eminem. Bit controversial, but that's just me. If I were going like oldie timey, I'm definitely going not Piano Man, Billy Joel. He's really good. And then I think all time, either Billy Joel or Michael Jackson or Prince or yeah, those people. Those are really good.
Those are all really good picks. Thank you. All right, I'm joined here with my friends Corbin and Dalton. And Corbin and Dalton, who are your favorite artists?
Kid Cudi? I'm gonna have to go with Kid Cudi too.
All right, and why do you guys like Kid Cudi so much?
His music has an actual purpose to like his audience, and I don't know, he just makes good music.
Good stuff.
I don't know, he's really good at storytelling. He has a lot of meaning behind his songs.
For sure. And what's your guys' favorite Kid Cudi song?
For unreleased, I'd say probably The Prayer.
I'm gonna have to go with Cudi Zone.
I like those picks. Thank you very much, guys. All right, guys. So obviously you know who I am on Tiger News and, you know, the afternoon show, but there's a lot that goes on off screen. And one of those major pivotal off-screen people is our director, Wayne Keating. And I just wanted to ask you today, Wayne, who is your favorite artist?
Well, see, this pick isn't very hard. I don't really have to think about it long. It's definitely Playboy Cardi, Jordan Cartier. Shout out Mousse for putting that poster up last try. It kind of became kind of the theme song really here as we would work in Trimester 2 Tiger News. So yeah, Playboy Cardi is the GOAT.
And rumor has it that we have the Whole Lotta Red album downloaded on our audio computer. Can you confirm this?
I can confirm we both have the released and unreleased Whole Lotta Red version on that computer, so it's always playing in the background, getting us going. So yeah, I can confirm that.
All right, thank you very much, Wayne. All right, guys, I think that's going to wrap up our music questions for today. Thank you so much to everyone who participated. And if you guys enjoyed this content, please let us know, and we'll continue to do it. Have a great day. Hey guys, I'm back with another top 10. Thank you so much to everyone who was willing to participate in that segment. I had a lot of fun doing it, and you guys obviously appeared like you had a lot of fun participating in it. So, in the theme of just continuing the sort of music overarching tone that we have, I'm going to share with you guys my personal favorite artists as of so far. So, before we let's just get this out of the way. This isn't like the top 10. This isn't the set in stone top 10. These are just some of my favorite artists that I've been listening to a lot lately. And I'm just going to kick this this list off with Johnny Cash. I grew up with Johnny Cash. My dad absolutely loves him. So whenever I listen to Johnny Cash, I think of my dad. He's got a lot of really good songs like Hurt, When the Man Comes Around, God's Gonna Cut You Down, I Walk the Line, Ring of Fire, and Folsom Prison Blues. Whenever I listen to him, I think of my dad and going on road trips with him, and I just have a lot of fun listening to him because I think he's a really talented country artist. Also, I guess he could be considered rock too. At number 9, we have John Williams. He's not necessarily an artist, he's more of a composer, which is exactly what he is, but I just think he's too iconic not to put on this list. He's composed for Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Superman, Jaws, and yeah, some of his most notable releases are Duel of the Fates, Battle of the Heroes, the Superman theme, Binary Sunset, Yoda in the Forest, and the Indiana Jones theme. Also, 2 other very talented composers that I thought about putting on this list, but I didn't, are Hans Zimmer and Michael Giacchino, all of which are very talented at what they do, and I really appreciate their music. At number 8, we have one of my favorites is Childish Gambino. He also goes by Donald Glover. Childish Gambino is like his stage name, I guess. Very talented. I really like his sound because he's different from other rappers, I think, in that respect. He does a lot of just songs. He also does rap. Obviously, that's showcased by his releases like Redbone, Bonfire, Sober, 3005, and Feels Like Summer. Whenever I listen to him, I know it's kind of a pun, but he generally does have that like summer-like feel whenever you listen to his songs. It's always just like fun to like drive around with your friends and listen to him. At number 7, we have Coldplay. This is one of my favorite bands. They're obviously really popular and big now, but back in the early 2000s, they were a little underground, I guess. That sounds kind of cheesy, but it's true. Some of my favorite Coldplay songs are Viva La Vida, The Scientist, Paradise, and Hymn for the Weekend. They've done a lot of collaborations recently, and I can't wait to see what they do next. At number 6, I wanted to place him higher, but I couldn't in confidence because I don't listen to him all that often, but I think he's really talented. It's Kid Cudi. A lot of my friends put me onto him in the fall, and I just think he's really talented. I really like a lot of his releases. They're more of the bigger releases that I follow, like Mr. Rager, Pursuit of Happiness, The Scots, Tequila Shots, and Memories, which he did with David Guetta. But I just think he has a really unique sound like Childish Gambino, and I think that earns his spot on the list. Again, this isn't like the top 10 artists of all time. These are just like some of my favorite artists. Rounding off the top 5, we have Kanye. Everyone loves Kanye, except for Meredith and Haley. They do not like Kanye. They made that pretty clear when I was making the list, but I enjoy his music, like Bound to, Flashing Lights, Stronger, Black Skinhead, Gorgeous, and his collaboration with Jay-Z for producing Watch the Throne. That was Jay-Z's album, but I think Kanye contributed to a lot of those songs, so I like to think of it as much of a Kanye album as much as a Jay-Z album. All right, at number 4, we have Kendrick Lamar. He's like the top 3 rappers of our generation, I think. I think there's no dispute there. A lot of his songs are just absolute bangers. We got Humble, All the Stars featuring SZA, who is also a very talented artist. I haven't listened to a lot of her, but I know a lot of people really like her. We got DNA, Pride, Family Ties, and the entire album of Damn. All just, I think he has he's really talented at what he does. I'm very excited for his upcoming album that I believe releases May 13th. So if you're a Kendrick fan, look forward to that. At number 3, we have MJ. Nobody does it quite like Michael Jackson ever did. I don't think anyone will ever come close to it. We got Billie Jean, Beat It, Thriller, They Don't Really Care About Us, Smooth Criminal, Bad, Speed Demon, Pretty Young Thing, all solid songs. I think that even like his less popular songs still have a lot of resonance and backing behind them. Like I feel like, towards the end of his career, he kind of fell off a little, but that happens sometimes with pop stars. But he had a really strong start and a really strong discography, so that's what I think what counts. At number 2, this is just my personal opinion, guys, so feel free to bash me if you want for it, but at number 2, I have The Weeknd. Charlie from the upcoming play is in the studio right now, and he has his hands on his head, guys. He is not happy about this one bit, but I like The Weeknd. I think he's really good. I feel like he's like the Michael Jackson equivalent for our generation. You guys can quote me on that, I guess, but I really like him, so I think that's what counts. A lot of his famous songs include Blinding Lights, Save Your Tears, Moth to a Flame, I Feel It Coming, Starboy, and The Hills. I think he's worked with a lot of really talented people, and I can't wait to see what he does next for his career. And then at number 1, this isn't going to be everyone's number 1 pick, but it's mine because I really like them. It's the French DJ duo Daft Punk. They've collaborated and made a lot of different content, and I really like them. A lot of their songs, just some of their songs to name off of a few of them. I'm a huge Daft Punk fan, by the way, guys. I don't know if you knew that. One More Time, Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, which Kanye sampled for his song Stronger. Around the World, Give Life Back to Music, Robot Rock, and Instant Crush. They collaborated with Pharrell Williams to produce One More Time for the Random Access of Memories album back in 2013. And I'm really sad that they're done producing and making music. They stopped around a year ago, and I was really sad to learn that. But I still think that their music is very catchy. It's very nice. They just sample sounds and they replay them and they reformat them to create down a beat. And I think they really revolutionized the way for a lot of these newer people, like obviously The Weeknd and Marshmello. They started something really special, and their influence on the music genre as a whole is undeniable, I think. And with that said, I'm going to throw it back to Haley and Meredith. Thank you so much for watching Top 10 this week, guys.
Okay, as a disclaimer, we don't hate Kanye
We don't
West.
hate Kanye. Will always tries to make us look bad, but we don't hate Kanye.
I just don't think he belongs on the top 10 list. So
I don't really know much about his music, so, you know.
Anyway, The Weeknd performed at the Super Bowl a few years ago. And speaking of the Super Bowl, our FHS Video Production 1 class produced their own versions of product Super Bowl commercials. So let's check it out.
It's so cold.
Is that a sparkling ice?
Yeah, that's really cold. How do you do that? It's so cold.
I don't know, man. This must be too refreshing for you.
Man, I didn't get enough sleep last night. Monster Energy, unleash the beast.
I see you got some gum. Can I have some? Wait a second. This isn't extra gum.
Whoa. I can explain. I got the extra gum.
Yeah.
Chew extra gum for long-lasting flavor.
Great job, you guys.
That
Those
was super
commercials
cool.
were pretty good.
Now we're going to take a look at the Who's in the Elevator cues again.
Who is in the elevator? Yeah.
Mr. Tauchi.
No, it's working.
They used to be a gymnast when they were young.
They're allergic to eggs.
They've traveled to Europe 4 times.
They broke their nose while playing basketball in high school.
And they love planting a wildflower garden.
These are the recap of the clues for you guys, just so you can have a little more time to think about it. Now we're going to throw it over to Will to see what's going on in the weather world.
Hi guys, I'm back, and I'm stepping in the wrong direction again. I always do that. It's Weather with Will. I don't have a quote of the week for you guys this week. I'm sorry. I heard a couple complaints that you guys don't want me to explain the quote, so maybe I'll try that next week where I'll just provide the quote, read it to you guys, and you guys can interpret that however you want to. But let's move on to the weather for this week. I'm really excited about it because it's actually going to get warm for once. And see, Devin's excited, guys. And as we move into this week, today we're looking at a high of 46 and a low of 36. It's not 50s, but it's also not 30s, guys. It could always be worse. It's supposed to rain, so track athletes, we might be inside today, we might be outside. I don't really know. Tomorrow, we're looking at a high of 57 and a low of 41 with mostly sun, so yay to that. Hopefully our track meets go well tomorrow. And then on Friday, we're looking at a high of 53 and a low of 51 with mostly rain. Same sort of case on Saturday, except it's going to get up to 71, so hopefully it gets there because that would be really awesome. Some rain, low of 44, and then on Sunday, more sun again, maybe with a high of 53 and a low of 35. With that said, guys, that's been your weather report for the week. I'm going to throw it over to Meredith.
Hey guys, so today I'm
Actually, we're going to throw it over to Meredith to do an interview with the Radium Girls cast.
Camera makes it there. Hi guys, so today I'm here with the Radium Girls cast. We have some of our 4 seniors and our leads. So why don't you guys go down and introduce yourselves? What do you play in the show? How long you've been in theater?
My name is Jacob Penny. I play Arthur Reeder in the show. This is my first year in theater, so I'm having a lot of fun.
I'm Charlie. I play Tom Creeder. I've been doing theater for about 4 years, and it's a lot of fun so far.
My name is Madison Rausch. I play Grace Fryer in the show, and I've been doing theater for 8 years.
My name is Paige Healing. I play Catherine Schaub, and I've also been doing theater for 8 years.
Wow, that's a really long time for the two of you. So when is the show?
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7 p.m.
All right. Where can you buy tickets?
Tickets are going to be at the door, so it's first come, first serve. $5 for students and $8 for adults.
All right. And where is the show being held?
The show is being held at Bachman Middle School.
All right. So what is Radium Girls about?
The show takes place in the late 1920s and is about a group of girls who worked in a factory to paint watch dials with glow-in-the-dark paint that had radium in it. And it takes place in a time before people really understood how harmful radium was, so almost every girl that worked with the paint ended up suffering from radium poisoning. So it's about their journey through their health and how they sue the company, and also how the company responds to that lawsuit and how they kind of try to cover it up, and everyone tries to deal with the situation as it plays out.
That's super interesting. Yeah. What is your guys' favorite part of the show without giving any spoilers?
Oh, well, this isn't really about the show, but I have a lot of downtime in between my scenes, so normally I'm in the dressing room watching some Marvel movies. I just finished Percy Jackson. Doctor Strange
not a Marvel movie.
Was at one point being played. I know it's not a Marvel movie, but it's just the most recent movie I've watched so far.
I like yelling at people because I get to do that and it's fun.
I just love messing around with people in the back, although Miss Berlin probably hates us for it.
I like using the blood.
It's kind of crazy. I don't know what else to say, but yeah. Well, it really sounds like you're making a good use of your time backstage, Charlie. One more question before we're done. Charlie, what did you think about the top 10 this week?
What did I think about the top 10? I thought it was great. I'm going to respect his opinion. It's his opinion. It's not the set top 10. I was, a little disappointed to see that Kendrick Lamar was above Michael Jackson. And, MJ was, okay, never mind. But I'm just like, Queen wasn't anywhere on the top 10 list.
I'm sorry.
That was the biggest disappointment to me. You had, once we got past MJ, I was thinking, okay, Queen's in the top 3.
We had 2 days to work, though.
No, we had Daft Punk at number 1.
Okay.
Above Queen? I just going to respect his opinion, but I'm going to disagree with it. Thanks, Devin.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in. We hope you all come out and see the Radium Girls show again this Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 7 p.m. at Bachman Middle School.
Thanks, you guys. I'm really excited to see the play, and it sounds like you guys have been working really hard. Well, with the NBA playoffs currently taking place, our very own Wayne Keating went around and asked people for their predictions on who will win the NBA Finals. We join Wayne now to bring us that report.
What's good, Farmington? I'm going to go around, ask people who they think is going to win the NBA Finals. Stay tuned to the end because I'm going to give my predictions as well. So here we go. All right, who's winning the Finals?
Suns over the Bucks.
All right, hey, Bucks and 6, right?
The Bucks, and I got a Panther.
Yeah, Bucks and 6.
Bucks and 6.
Yeah, hey, let's go.
Wolves in 4, easy sweep.
Nets and 4.
It's a good take, hot take.
Wolves are beating the Sixers in 6. Nets and 6.
6, all right. Wolves all the way.
Bucks in 6. The Grizzlies, 100% the Grizzlies.
Ja Morant.
Lakers, I don't care.
Go Tampa Bay Lightning.
The Bucks.
Suns.
Valid.
I think I'm going to go with the Lakers in 7.
All right, the moment you've been waiting for, my finals prediction. I got the Warriors versus Bucks. Bucks in 6, back-to-back champs. All right, send it back to the desk. That's all we got.
Okay, thank you guys for that. I don't really know much about basketball, so.
Yeah. So, coming up next, Leo and Ryan Steffes have some pro sports updates.
With the sports updates, thankfully. So, Ryan and I, we're just going to talk a little bit more about the NFL and Deebo Samuel, 49ers wide receiver. He also plays a little bit of running back. He doesn't want to play for them anymore. He's requested a trade. What do you think about that, Ryan? Where do you think he'll go?
I'm not really sure where he goes. I think he's going to be expensive because I think Tyreek went for 30.
Devontae Adams went for 28, and Stephon Diggs went for $24 million a year. So it's going to have to be a team with a lot of cap room.
Yeah, he wants a lot of money. He wants to be one of the highest paid, and he wants to be the highest paid in the league, I think. Yeah, I think he should stay with the 49ers, honestly. I don't know why he's leaving. I think that he was really good on the 49ers this last year and has a lot of potential for the future. I mean, he's young. I think he could be one of the top receivers in the league in the future if he just sticks with what he's doing. And the 49ers will have Trey Lance as their quarterback. He's young. I think he has potential to be good. What do you think? Do you think he's going to be a good quarterback?
Yeah, I think I'm a little bit skeptical on Trey Lance because I don't love his throwing motion, but he has a pretty good arm. And if he can get the production and the reads down like Jimmy does, I think it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, I think Trey Lance is one of those guys who could end up being a great quarterback. I feel like he's either going to be great or he's going to be not so great. Also, the NFL draft's coming up as well. Who do you think is going to go number 1 to the Jacksonville Jaguars? They're picking number 1 back-to-back.
I think it's going to be Aiden Hutchinson from Michigan, the defensive end.
Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson. I think he's one. They've been talking about going O-line as well. Maybe some other D-line players. I know there's a guy from Georgia that they might take.
Yep.
Yeah, the Vikings also. In the draft, I think we need to improve our secondary too, like we were talking about the last time we did this, which was 2 weeks ago, I believe.
Something like that.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, we were talking about how the Vikings defense, it'll really improve with Zadarius Smith, but we still need to improve our secondary. I think Derek Stingley could be one of the guys that we could go. Yeah, corner from LSU. Yep. Yeah, I think he could be one of the guys that we could draft. He could definitely help out our defense, help out the secondary. Good young player. He's who I want to draft for the Vikings. Who do you think we should pick?
Yeah, he would be great if we can get him. I think he'll slip in the draft a little bit because his production this year wasn't as good as his prior 2 years. This year in college football, so I think we'll be able to get him in the draft.
Yeah, and I'm going to go send it back to Haley and Meredith.
Thanks, you guys. Now, finally, to wrap up our show, we're going to figure out who was in the elevator.
Okay, here's our clues again.
It's Mitch Johnson.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I did not guess that.
I would not have guessed that one. Those are some really cool facts.
Those are good. Well, thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah, and have a great rest of your afternoon.